Hey guys, this is Zetsoy from ShiGig coming at you. So today we finally got the Generation Rare effects. School is totally Olivia, and I gotta say, from reading it, it is amazing. It could make Bermuda top tier. This could make Bermuda be top tier like it was during the World Championships when the Bermuda got the last extra booster, Divas Duet. So this is super amazing for me. I'm really excited for this. For me, I'm kind of stuck if I really want to get boxes for this, but also the next set has already been confirmed. Shao Pao and Genesis are getting support in the next set, and Shao Pao and Genesis for me are the top decks I like to play. Like for me, my top three is Genesis, Shadow Paladin, and Bermuda. So for me, it's like really hard. Like I might have to wait on finishing other decks to just get this one too with the Shao Pao and Genesis. This is amazing, and I think it's really good. So let me get into this effect, and I'll talk about why I'm kind of really excited for it. So its effect is, of course, Stride, and then Auto, Vanguard, Counterblast 1, choose a face-down card named School Itoli Olivia from your zone, and turn it face up. So for the cost part and the parentheses, it's Counterblast 1, Persona Flip. So that's not too bad, it's really cheap. Then it gets when this unit attacks Vanguard. Sorry, this effect will attack with Vanguard, so it's probably going to... it's going to be really good to set off your combos because you are bouncing units, because it says if the number of face-up cards in your Z-zone is 1 more, you may pay the cost. So this can be your first Stride unit because you do flip one up, so that'll be 1 in your G-zone. So you can easily get this in your first turn as your Stride if you're ready to pay its cost. And then if you do, choose up to 5 of your rear guards if all of the chosen units have different card names. So you want to make sure that you don't bounce copies, don't choose copies of the same card in the field. So you want to keep a field with not as many as duplicates, so that's not too bad. This isn't a duelist deck, so you don't have to worry about having duplicates unless you are putting this in a dual deck. So you have choose units with different card names, return them to your hand. If 3 or more cards are returned this way, choose up to 2 cards from your hand, call them to separate front row and back row rear guard circles. So that means you're going to get another column to attack with. So you're going to get 2 attacks, attack, bounce them back to your hand, get another column to attack with, like you would do with the mirror break right combo. And then this unit gets critical +1 until end of battle. So this is really good because if you like hit a crit early game and you got your opponent to 3 damage, you can just go like, okay, I'm going to go on this person, stride break, stride into her. You may use the stride break if you have 2 counterblasts open to bounce the unit back to your hand, draw a card, and then put the other one to soul. Call the start back. Use that card, bounce another unit, draw a card, so you can easily start getting the rear guards you need to bounce for this unit's effect. And then you can attack, bounce back, attack with the rear guard, use her effect to bounce them back to your hand, call them, attack, and you can potentially finish your opponent with that attack with this card. Because you can have that crit and your opponent be like 3 damage. So if they say no card and you hit a crit, and they don't hit a heal, that's game. You can pretty much like go rush heavy on this deck. So so it's really good. I'm really excited for this. The big thing that made Bermuda really good during the World Champions last year was because of the fact that you can go break right into mirror. So you ride Riet and break right over mirror. So mirror's effect was when you attack, counterblast 1, bounce units back to your hand, call 2. So that's what this does pretty much, but gains a crit. But with Riet, so it does have a little bit more better effects than Mirror did by herself. But the big combo with Riet Mirror was you would restand with Riet. So you would restand with Riet, attack with the other rear guard you called, attack with Riet again, and then bounce back, call another combo. So you would get 4 attacks with the rear guards. So that was really good. But this, I think it's really nice. I think it's really cool. I'm really happy that they got a really strong finisher. But the thing that worries me is the fact that it's a generation rare. It does have an SP, but what worries me is that how often will we be able to get this in a case? How many copies of the generation will we begin the case? Is this going to be like how set 3 in Japan, it was like the generation rares are so hard to get over there that like the generations are really expensive? Is it going to be like 1 of each? Like I think it was in the set 3, I've seen like a lot of people talking about like there's 1 of each, so there's only 2 generation rares in a case, so it's 1 of the Phantom Blaster and 1 of the Amnesty. Is it going to be really expensive to get her, or is it going to be real easy? Is she going to be like a triple rare? If she's going to be like a triple rare, I'll be very happy. Or if she doesn't even take up a space, but she'll still be a triple rare rarity, like a triple rare common. Like she'll be like able to get like a triple rare. Because, for example, Glendios was like 1 per case or something like that in set 15 for OCG, and then when it came to TCG, it was the triple rare rarity. So that's what I want to see this. I don't want to see it to be really hard because you have to play 4 copies of this in your deck. You will have to. You want to. If you don't, then something's wrong because this is amazing and you want to get this because if you write this first turn, like you try and finish them, then get it, then you write it next turn, and then stride into it next turn again, and keep putting that pressure because this is just really good. This is what I was talking about when I first talked about Bermudas, was that this clan needed a really strong finisher. I had a lot of ways to create hand advantage, but didn't have a strong finish. So now we have a lot of hand advantage, and we have a strong finisher. So this deck has a lot of potential to get into to be a top tier deck. So I'm really excited for it because I loved it when Bermuda was top tier. It was really fun to play. I really enjoyed the deck, and this one I can see enjoying it too. Now all we have to do is wait for the grade 2 and grade 1 support. What we need right now is for grade 1s, we need a Stride Fighter card. We saw the perfect guards. We saw there was the one that searches for grade 3s. So I hope that's not a Stride Fighter card because of the fact that we don't have it has to be a Generation Break 1. So that means you won't be able to look for it. You won't be able to use its effect until your Generation Break 1, and you have to be in Harmony to get its effect. So I hope it's not that. Hope we just get a Stride Fighter card. It doesn't have to be in Harmony to do that. It'd be really amazing because we already got a really good backup grade 3 for this deck. We got one of my top Stride Break units of my favorite for this deck. We have a really good one. So I'm just really excited. So tell me guys in the comments down below, what do you think? Do you think Bermuda will be top tier? Do you think that this card, because it's a good finisher, will make it top tier? This is Zetsu signing out. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and sorry I was just really excited for this card, so I'm a little bit hyper in this video.